Well, what they do in the modern church is they play bashfulness. They don't do the 10 Commandments, but yet they're fighting sin. Everybody says, I'm not of the world, I don't sin. Oh, by what rule? Well, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't use swear words, which they mean to say vile, vulgar words. Cuss words is what they try to call it, but it's not. They say, I don't use cuss words. You mean vile, vulgar words. A cuss word is a lie, a custody, something where you do sacrilege, such as custody. They go on to say, well, they don't watch worldly movies, they don't listen to worldly music, and all of this is bullshit. It's the attack on the soul, it's root cutting. They're liars, they're infiltrators of the faith to spy out our liberty that we have in Christ, to make mother's bashful opinion, which is the world, which is the devil, the serpent, where you can't touch, taste, and do. They build tons of prisons to bind brothers' hands and screw his kids. It's how they break into the strong man's house. They infiltrate the faith pretending like they're godly, but none of them keep the 10 Commandments. They say, okay, well, drugs are bad. So they build tons of prisons to remove the fathers, bind the hands so that the children are fatherless, because he did what? Because he obeyed the first command of God. He ate freely. That's God's first command, Genesis 2:16. God commands you to eat free and gives you dominion in Genesis 1:26 through 28. So they want to rule over his dominion, bind his hands, throw him in prison because they have a bashful opinion that they made of in the world, which is exactly what Christ says in Mark 7:14 through 23, which is exactly what Noah says in Genesis 9:25. Satan's lowest servant, judging his liberty, son of Cain, Satan's lowest servant. This is all proven. Okay, so Noah, Christ, and God, and Paul, 1 Timothy 4:2 through 6, that you ascertained unto good doctrine are teaching it, and you yourself have ascertained that good doctrine in Christ, to choose freely, to eat freely. It's the command of God. So what they do is they're liars. Okay, and your salt words, shit, fuck, damn, whatever it be, if it's your language, you're only to speak true from your heart, okay? Your heart's aim is to be true. And therefore, if they go to correct your words, they put a bit in your mouth and they control you wherever you go. See, their whole worldly, their whole sin thing is nothing to do with God. And they don't keep his commands. And them that don't keep his commands have not the love of God. And they are a liar. 1 John, this is the love of God, that we keep his commands. For none of them are grievous. It's not even a doing. And then, again, if a man comes to you and says that he knows God, but keeps not his commands, that man is a liar and the truth is not in him. And again, Christ, keep the commands. He that doesn't is the least. Well, why is the least